Now, Storm Tracker 9 weather with Chief Meteorologist Justin Stapleton.
Well, heavy rain yesterday and last night, windy conditions today. A couple of reasons why that's been happening, and we're finally also starting to see the snow that was promised. We were talking about that yesterday, that the snow would eventually start falling in the Cascades. It has, and now starting to pick up at least a couple of inches at some of the ski resorts up around Bachelor and Hoodoo. Some much needed snow falling as well. Same thing as you get over in towards the northern end of the Cascades. So watch this. I'm going to back up the Storm Tracker sweep here, and you can see that little coil that kind of rolls its way in across Seattle there. Well, there's our area of low pressure. Cold front right now is draped basically from right about the Blue Mountain Range down towards Medford and the Rogue Valley. Now, what we had over the state today was what we call a tight pressure gradient, and that's sort of the lines of atmosphere, lines of pressure in the atmosphere. If you want to think of them kind of like a sandwich, they get squeezed in as this low moves inland, and that's what generally increases the wind speed, which is why we expected that we would have a breezy afternoon, which we have. We've seen wind gusts around 20 to 30 miles an hour across the valley. Right now, we've got a bit of a low going on, but we've got some more moisture starting to move in from the south. We'll keep an eye on that one as well, as that will continue to keep the skies fairly cloudy as we go into the overnight hours tonight. Okay, snowfall. Well, not bad. Starting to fall in some pretty good clips as well as you get towards this, as I mentioned, Bachelor, Hood, Sisters Peaks as well, and then up towards Mount Hood. And then also looking out towards Portland, some heavier scattered showers. Things get a little spotty as you get down into the valley and down towards the Umpqua as well. Temperatures, late last night, we were rising back into the 40s. We topped out in the mid-50s today. Very mild forecast with the winds out of the southwest. Now slowly starting to fall back to the upper 40s across the valley. Even cooler than that as you get out into the coast, where they sat in the 50s overnight lows last night. And still temperatures well above freezing out in central Oregon. All right, since Monday, here's what we've seen. Almost getting there, close to an inch of rain in Newport, about 6/10 out towards North Bend. Almost 3/4 of an inch in Eugene, about 1/2 inch in Corvallis, 3/10 down to Roseburg, and picked up 1/10 of an inch out towards Bend and Redmond. Not too bad. Overnight tonight, I'll keep the temperatures in the upper 30s to low 40s. It may squeeze out a few showers, but not enough that we're going to sort of call for really big shower activity. Check this out. We've also been seeing some light snow starting to dust its way across the Santiam Pass. Still relatively dry. Temperatures will likely sit below freezing the next couple days at the passes. So as this front slides through, we've got a little bit of activity on this weaker trough with the jet stream, but otherwise high pressure starting to clear things out, and that will eventually move over top of us as we head to the weekend. So the next 24 hours, still some good snow up into the Cascades. By tomorrow afternoon, we'll see that little popcorn effect. Scattered showers, few sun breaks, might even get a little bit of hail to try to pop from time to time. For the most part, though, we'll slowly see things wind down in terms of the showers and drying out into the weekend. But that means with high pressure aloft building in, we'll start to see the overnight lows dip below freezing again into the weekend and next week. So isolated showers, cooler temperatures will be the upper 40s along the coast tomorrow. We'll sit right around 50 degrees. We'll go partly sunny skies. Could see a quick passing shower. The Cascades about 2 to 4 inches of snow. The snow line's at around 3,000 feet. Central Oregon, a rain-snow mix, staying breezy for tomorrow. And then in the Willamette Valley, we'll see a few isolated showers on and off throughout the day. Cooler, some sun breaks too, and no more 50s on the board. Along the coast, we'll start to see some sunshine moving back in by Saturday and Sunday. In the Umpqua Basin, same story, starting to see afternoon sun, but some good fog as we head to the weekend. The Cascades, just a few light snow showers, and then freezing levels dropping to the surface. And that means overnight lows here, guys, will likely dip back down into the 20s, so a little bit of frost as we get going into the weekend forecast as well.
All right.
Well, the